Dubai, a picture of rapid progress and near perfection. It is the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates and a popular destination for tourists all over the world. There is much more to this splendid city than meets the eye. But first, let's start with a little bit of history. If you hopped into a time machine and went back about 30 years, you'd be surprised to find nothing but a desert. If you went further back, about 200 years, you'd find a fishing village. Not even the finest fortune teller could have imagined the Dubai we're able to experience today. So how did Dubai become such a successful cosmopolitan metropolis? The answer is oil. Lots of it. In 1966, small quantities were found and no time was wasted purchasing infrastructure for pumping and transporting it. The wealth continued to grow, and now the city has expanded into other forms of revenue generation. These include tourism, trade, and real estate. In 2018, oil production only contributed about 1% of the UAE's GDP. The evidence of this wealth is everywhere, but especially in its brilliant skyscrapers. Currently, the tallest building in the world is located in Dubai. The Burj Khalifa is 2,722 feet tall, and inside you can find a hotel, residential suites, corporate suites, observatories, and a few amazing sky lobbies. It is located in the city's most popular tourist hub, so this adds to its value and popularity. Another fascinating building is the Burj Al Arab, a luxurious hotel which is taller than the Eiffel Tower. I think its shape is quite unique, but what's even more interesting is that it is located on a man-made island. To access the building, you have to use a curving bridge, which is attached to the mainland. One night at this 5-star hotel may cost you between $1,000 to $24,000 US. The Jumeirah Emirates Towers are two other creatively shaped buildings, and I can certainly see why the JW Marriott Marquis is famous. It's designed depicts a date palm. We can't leave out the Dubai Mall, which some people describe as being bigger than 50 football fields. It's one of the biggest malls in the world, and over 80 million people visit the venue each year. You might be wondering what you can find inside. Well, there's a luxury hotel, an ice skating rink, a cinema, tons of stores, and the Dubai Aquarium and underwater zoo. I can actually have some fun while shopping with my wife. While she spends hours looking at shoes, I could be chilling with dolphins. Anyway, I think my ultimate favorite is the Atlantis Hotel at Palm Jumeirah. It strikes me as mythical and mysterious while still maintaining its uniquely Arabic style. It's even better on the inside. There's an aquarium with thousands of marine animals, a lagoon with friendly dolphins, and many restaurants, bars, boutiques, and a spa. The next time I go to Dubai, I'm staying there for sure. We can't talk about Dubai without mentioning its billion-dollar man-made islands. Most of these islands were constructed with sand from coastal waters. The Palm Jumeirah is known for being the world's largest artificial archipelago. Like the name indicates, the concept for its creation was revealed in 2003 by Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai. Initially, the idea was to construct hotels and luxury homes which would be enjoyed by the very wealthy. I'm sure you won't be too happy to hear this, but unfortunately, some of these islands are sinking. This is because the sand used to build them is slowly falling back into the sea. This hasn't stopped developers from building more artificial islands. The Palm Jebel Ali is another man-made island, shaped like a palm, but right now it's still under construction. The Dira Islands are also in their early phases. The idea was to construct another palm. They sure do love palms, huh? But that's on having the world's tallest Blue Waters Island is Ain Dubai, or in English, Dubai Eye. From a pod in this Ferris wheel, one is able to enjoy the stunning views of Dubai, Bugatti Veyron, Ferrari FF, Lamborghini Aventador, and more. If you think these are the neatest looking police cars ever, just wait until you hear about the police force. The police force of Dubai prioritizes the safety of residents and tourists. They are also known for being super friendly. On my last trip there, I actually called them to ask if I could take some pictures with their cars, and they agreed. But I'll show you that picture another time. The cars blew my mind, but do you know what else did? The force aspires to be 25% robotic by the year 2030. Yes, you heard me correctly. Robot policemen. I'm eager to see how this turns out. Either way, I don't think these robots will have much work to do, as Dubai has one of the world's lowest violent crime rates. In 2019, it was actually ranked as the 7th safest city in the world. Other crimes do occur, but they are not as common. While Dubai may be considered to be progressive in comparison to other countries in the region, there are still some things you and I cannot get away with. For one, it is illegal to import pork products or any material that can be considered pornographic. There is also zero tolerance for any drug-related offenses. If a person only possesses a very tiny amount of an illegal drug, they may actually face a 3-month prison term. Alcohol is only allowed at home or in licensed venues. Nevertheless, it is illegal to be under the influence of alcohol in public. The population of Dubai is just about 3.5 million. The government hopes to increase this by over 2 million by 2040 as expansion and development continue. It comes as no surprise that most people who live in Dubai were not born there. The city is heavily dependent on foreign labor. Many migrant workers were needed to work on construction projects or in-service jobs. In fact, immigrants began to move there in the 1970s. 2.5 million residents of Dubai are actually from India and from Pakistan. There are also quite a few people from Bangladesh, Iran, and the Philippines. Dubai's official religion is Islam, and this is designated in the constitution. You can find elegant mosques throughout the city. The Jumeirah Mosque is one example. Look at that architecture. A significant majority of the population identifies as Sunni Muslim. This may not come as a surprise, but over 9 million people in the UAE practice Hinduism. Because there are so many migrant workers, the leaders of Dubai are open towards people of different faiths and have even donated land to help them build their places of worship. Non-Muslim groups are free to own their houses of worship and practice their religions freely. There are a plethora of entertainment choices in Dubai. From relaxing at the hotel or walking through the mall, there are tons of other things to enjoy. You might consider taking a stroll near the Dubai Fountain, which is the largest water fountain in the world. There is a spectacular fountain show that occurs several times a day, and at nights, it's illuminated. The event attracts large crowds. And if you get the opportunity to attend someday, you may even get to take pictures with the camels. I think they really love this sport. Because even the Crown Prince of Dubai, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, or Fazza, seems to be a big fan as well. How big of a fan, you ask? Well, he once purchased a camel for $2.7 million. Right now, special robots have been created to replace the children who originally did this. The robots weigh less than 30 kilograms and are equipped with the latest technology, such as GPS to track the speed and location of the animal and a heart rate sensor. Dubai is a splendid city, and its leaders are far from finished. In 2021, the Prime Minister tweeted, "We launched Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan, with aims to make Dubai the world's best city to live in. Areas dedicated to economic and recreational activities will double. Our public beach areas will increase by 400% over the next 2 years, and 60% of Dubai's area will be nature reserves. It is also expected that the number of foreign investments to new sectors will increase, and that there will be greater economic activity. The leaders are prioritizing green spaces and healthy communities where people are comfortable and happy. Recreational spaces and public parks will be expanded in order to cater to the growing population." And that